What's up guys, it's Kiana Bridges. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. I am looking a little bit crazy today. I mean crazier than normal. But first of all, I just want to say happy 2025. It's 2025. Like, that just sounds so futuristic and so crazy. But I hope you had a great 2024, and if you didn't, I hope 2025 will be a better year. 2024 for me was an amazing year. It was one of the first years in a long time I have felt like myself. I was mentally stable, because if you don't know, I've briefly shared it on here, and if you've come here from my other channel, Kiana's Corner, from years ago, I briefly talked about my journey and struggles with mental illness. And 2024 was a year of transformation for me. It was a transformative year for me, mostly mentally. I mean, it was just such a good year for me. Literally from day one of 2024, like New Year's Day to the end, it was a really good year. Every single day was not perfect. Every single day was not sunshine and rainbows. There were definitely some trials, tribulations, and situations where I wanted to respond in unhealthy ways. But when I say it was a transformative year for me, I grew in a lot of ways, in the sense of how I responded and reacted to situations compared to how I would in the past, how I dealt with my depression and how I dealt with my anxiety, and just how I carried myself throughout the year in situations that I'd normally react very poorly to. I carried myself through so much. I'm proud of myself for that. Let's also get another elephant out of the room. I'm not sick. I'm just like, I mean, I could be sick, but I don't have a fever or anything, and I don't feel sick. I'm just highly congested. I was sick at the beginning of December, like actually sick, and then a couple of days ago my roommate got the flu, and now I'm like experiencing some congestion again. Like, I'm really hoping I don't get sick again, but we'll see what happens. I'm getting ready for the day. Today when I'm filming this, it is January 5th, I believe, and normally I make this video, I make it a short where I say thank you for everyone who has subscribed. Kind of thank you guys and tell you what I'm hoping for in the new year. I just was hosting all of the holiday parties. I hosted New Year's Eve. It was a blast. It was a lot going on at the end of the year, and I didn't get to make this video. And I normally make it a short, but I make it get a full video, so you're welcome. Well, I'm putting it in to like a little get ready with me type situation here. So 2024, like I said, was a great year for me. And a couple of the ways, and it could be a coincidence, I don't know, but a couple of the ways I went into 2024 that I feel like helped it be a good year for me were, I used to put all this pressure on myself when it was time to go into a new year. I would set all these unrealistic expectations for myself and New Year's resolutions, like go to the gym, knowing I don't like the gym. It gives me major anxiety and I just don't care to go. I just think I was falling for what I see other people do. But I would be like, go to the gym, have a great year. Just setting way too high expectations for myself. Things I knew that I wasn't going to achieve because I wasn't passionate about them. When I went into 2024, I said, I'm going to stop making unrealistic expectations for myself. I'm not going to make any crazy resolutions. The only resolution is to just live. And that's exactly what I did. And so I'm happy that I just went with that motto the whole year. And it worked for me. It was... Usually I'll be like, next year is going to be my year. Like on New Year's Eve, I'll be like, whatever year you're going into, I'm like, it's going to be my year. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I just didn't say any of that. Because one thing the universe loves is for you to set a plan. And for you to say you're going to do something so it can tell you, no, you're not doing that. Here, let me throw a storm and a rain cloud down on your parade. So I just stopped saying out loud that I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. I just decided to just go with the flow of life, not set a plan, not set expectations. And I said, I'm just going to live. I'm just going to take day by day, month by month, and whatever life brings me, I'll handle it. Instead of setting all these crazy expectations. And I think that really helped me just living. Just saying, you know what, my only resolution is to just live. Just live life, experience life. And then one of my biggest things last year going into leaving 23, going into 24 was to just promise myself I wasn't going to carry the baggage I was carrying for 5 years into another year. I promised myself. And so I did the work. I put the work in. There were still moments where I was like, this year sucks. But then I would look back and be like, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I would push the negative thoughts out. I was ready to grow. When you're ready to grow, you will grow. If you're not ready for the growth, if you're not ready for the change, you're not going to change. But from 2019 to the end of 2023, I was going through a lot of trauma, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of depression, just a lot of stuff. Was not mentally stable for 5 years. And I just told myself, going into 24, there's no reason to carry that baggage anymore. I don't need to continue carrying this with me. I have to leave behind, no matter how hard it is. No matter who gets left behind, what gets left behind, it has to get left so that way I can be okay. And I did exactly that. And I fought the battle and I finally won. And it sounds so corny, but it's so true. Because when you deal with mental illness, you understand it's a constant battle. And there are times where you're on top and the next thing you know, you're at rock bottom. I washed my hair last night, so it's like a hot mess. Usually when I wash it, I braid it when I go to bed, so it's not looking like this when I get up. It's Sunday, and it's a laundry lazy day. Honestly, normally on the weekends, I try to be very productive around the house because during the week I have no time. But after the hustle and bustle of the holidays, like I said, I've hosted every holiday this year. I decided that I'm literally going to take this weekend and be a couch potato. Going into this year, I literally did the same thing. I told myself, I'm not going to set any crazy expectations. We're just going to live. That's the only expectation. So I do want to say what I like to think, like I'm winning an award. Thank you, Mom and Dad. But I do want to thank, right now when I'm filming this, I have 110 subscribers. And one of the things I like to do at the end of every year is thank everybody for supporting me throughout the year. So if you stay subscribed throughout the year, or you subscribe to me within 2024, I appreciate you. I come from a channel that had almost 500 subscribers that I just wasn't proud of that channel, and I didn't want to completely change the face of it. So I created a brand new channel from scratch. And I was really nervous to do that because I felt like it was going to take me forever to reach what I want to reach. And it's taken some time, but I'm really optimistic about it. And I'd rather slowly get to where I want to be than have it all just happen super fast and not know how to control it. But thank you to all 110 people who are subscribed. Anybody who's starting a YouTube channel, I always say no amount of subscribers is a bad amount, because when you're doing what you're doing, imagine having say you have 10 subscribers. Imagine 10 people coming back to watch what you're doing every day. 10 people, that's a lot. 20 subscribers, that's 20 people that want to know what you're up to. 50, that's 50 people. So this is like the kind of thing I put in my head to keep me going. And even though sometimes my views aren't where I want them to be, or the likes or the comments, it doesn't matter. Things are not going to be perfect right away, especially if you're a channel that's not doing trending topics or exploiting your children. Yeah, I really don't have any specific goals I'm trying to set for myself. Like I said, I don't want to, put these expectations that I know aren't going to come true on myself. I do want to try to make better content and reach 500 subscribers this year. That is probably really my only goal. Like, I don't know. I have personal goals always, not just when the new year comes. Like, I just want to be a better person. I want to be a better sister, daughter, cousin, granddaughter, niece, all the things. But those are things that I work on every day in my life, not just because it's a new year. So I don't really care to mention that. Within the year of 2025, this year, I do really want to hit 500 subscribers. I mean, if we go above that, that would be great. Or under it is, it's fine. But my goal is to reach 500. I know a few people that I know for a fact of people who hate watch. And it's crazy because if you don't have thick skin, do not become a social media figure. Sometimes I get upset that I don't have more subscribers and more followers, but then I look at some of the people who are really big and they don't do necessarily anything wrong. And everybody always has something to say on what they're doing and nasty comments. So It's hard. Celebrity, if you want to be well known, it comes at a cost. And even me at my whopping 110 subscribers, there are people that want to see me fail. And, you know, YouTube is not my end goal for life. Started this years ago with my best friends that passed away because we wanted to entertain and spread awareness for their illness. That's the sole purpose. And I continue doing YouTube because I know dang well. Why is my dad calling me again? My dad has called me. Nobody ever calls me until I'm filming. I promise it happens every time. Anyway. Thank you for 110 subscribers. I appreciate all of you. And yeah, my goal is 500 this year. We'll see if we can reach it. I have to post more. In order for me to reach that goal, though, I do have to be more consistent with content. And that's hard for me because, like I was saying, YouTube is not my end goal. YouTube is not something I want to do full time. It's not something that I want to rely on income-wise. I do not make an income from YouTube. I do not make any money from it.
What do you need to know for?
As I was saying, nothing ever happens to me until I'm filming. It's just not something I see myself, oh yeah, I'm gonna quit my job so I can be on YouTube. That's not me. It's not what I want to do because I really do want to be a nurse and that is my end goal in life. But I do still want to spread awareness on YouTube for mental health and cystic fibrosis, and that is two of my main goals on YouTube / entertainment. So yeah, reaching 500 this year and just living. Those are my goals. So let me know what your New Year's resolutions are. If you have any in the comments, let me know. If this is your first time watching, go ahead and help me reach my goal. You can be one of the lucky people that help me reach my goal of 500 subscribers. I have a lot of goals that I keep silent because, like I said, as soon as you announce them to the world, everything goes wrong. Kind of like how every time I try to film, nobody calls me, a dog doesn't bark, people don't come walking in my room until I'm trying to film a video every time. This video, I don't have time to refilm it. I just want to refilm it so bad because it's all over the place, but everything but my serum. Yeah, if you are one of those people that sets too many expectations for yourself and you end up letting yourself down, you don't have to lower your expectations, but just make them something you know you can accomplish, something you know that you will succeed in. Don't make it something crazy because you're comparing yourself to somebody, and don't make it something you just absolutely know you're not going to accomplish. Like, make sure it's something you know you will do, you know you can accomplish, and it's something you want and you're passionate about it, not because you're watching somebody else do it and they look good doing it or you're influenced. Do it because it makes you happy or something that you want to do. That is something that I really took with me in 2024. I'm doing something because I want to do it, not because I'm trying to please somebody else, because I had a huge habit of doing that. In 24, I did it a little bit, but I dialed it down a lot. In 25, I want to continue to dial it down. Not being selfish, but just doing more for yourself and for reasons you want to do it, not because it's going to please the next person. Guys, don't forget to comment and subscribe. And we're going to go this journey together. So subscribe so you can stay tuned. I don't know what my next video will be, if it'll be a vlog or structured. I don't know. I want to start planning and making my content better and more consistent, so I have to get on the ball with that. But like I said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed and have a fabulous year. I hope this year treats everyone well. Peace.